guys, welcome back to today's video. So we are doing another round of dupes for the Sephora VIB sale. I did this video, I think it was the last sale a few months ago, and you guys loved that video and you wanted me to do more. I was trying to think, I'm like, what way can I kind of contribute to Sephora VIB sale content without repeating the same favorites and things like that. So I thought this is like the best way, I think, because I love giving you guys affordable options that will like help your wallet out, and I love dupes. They're like my favorite. I will say that a lot of the higher end products, I have some of them, not all of them, so I'm kind of just like taking, I guess, like an educated guess on what I think would be a good dupe or option for you guys, or an affordable alternative. And I try to get as close as possible to the high-end products, so you're not just getting some random thing that's like nothing at all like the high-end product. Like, I want it to actually be a good dupe and things that I have tested. I hope you guys are excited for this, and I have really good dupes and alternatives for these Sephora higher end products to share with you guys. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I do tons of affordable beauty content, TJ Maxx, Dollar Tree, Marshalls, Nordstrom Rack, all that fun stuff. So stick around, hit the little notification bell too, and that means you will just get notifications on your phone when I upload. So without further ado, let's get on into it and see what dupes I have up my sleeve for this round. I'm trying to film this in natural daylight on this side, so hopefully the lighting is not too crazy. So we'll kind of see how it goes and play it by ear. Sephora VIB sale is starting on the 9th for the highest tier, which is VIB Rouge. I will put all the details in the description box if you guys are interested in that. I don't know yet if I'm going to be shopping the sale. There are a few things I was interested in, but I'm not really sure. I didn't shop. I got a couple things the last round, like 2 or 3 things, but this time, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything that I'm like dying to get. So we will see. I'll keep you guys posted if I do end up buying anything. I do have a couple things on my wish list. This is a dupe for an Olaplex product. I've talked about Olaplex before on my channel. I have a lot of their products, but I know that their products are pricey. Side note, someone on my TikTok said if you have a friend who is a hairdresser, you can go to a salon, I think it's called Salon Centric, and you can, if you bring the hairdresser person with you or have them go for you, they can get you Olaplex products for 50% off. So just like a little hack for you guys. But if you don't know someone who is a hairdresser, I have a dupe for you. The high-end product is Olaplex No. 7 Bonding Oil, and I told you guys in my last video I had a dupe for you that I was working on, and I'm so excited. So this is a great product because it not only is an oil, but it also is a heat protectant. So I like putting this in when my hair is dry and using this before, say I add a curling iron to my hair, or if I'm going to straighten my hair, which is very rare. More so I just like using it to tame my frizz and flyaways, especially because even though it's an oil, it is not greasy at all. I feel like oils that we know of or we're used to weigh your hair down and just make it look greasy, but not this one. That's what's special about it. And they also have like the proprietary thing that's an Olaplex that no one else can get. It's like a secret formula, but everyone's trying to dupe Olaplex, right? For this is a new product from Derma E, and this brand is at Ulta, so I do consider it a affordable drugstore brand. I love Derma E. They sent this to me in PR, and I was like, oh my gosh, the packaging even looks like exact to the Olaplex. I think that's, I guess, what they were trying to go for, but I was like, wait a second, everything is the same. Like, if you took a quick glance, I would think this was the Olaplex. So this is the Derma E Bonding Hair Repair Oil, and what I love about this is that it has natural ingredients in it. So this has chaga mushroom, which I've never seen before in a hair product. I'm really into all those like healing mushrooms. That sounds really weird, but like ashwagandha and lion's mane, like they sell those all at Marshalls, and I think they're so cool. So this has jojoba and amla oil. For silky, healthy control, it is a weightless bonding oil. Sounds just like the Olaplex, to strengthen and boost shine. And it says it's formulated with amla and mangongo oil. And honestly, you guys, I cannot even tell the difference between this and the Olaplex. I think they are so similar. You can get the Derma E for $11.95 at Ulta or on the Ulta website. I will link everything down below for you guys because in case you want to shop anything, it will all be in my description box, so check down there. It says the Chaga Mushroom renews hair's color vibrancy, which is really interesting. It says it's a dense source of melanin to improve hair color. It has vitamin E to promote healthy hair, preserves protective layer around the hair, sunflower seed extract to moisturize, coconut oil to moisturize. So it is also 100% vegan, cruelty-free. I feel like this is the best dupe that you are going to find for this. So I feel like I totally hit the jackpot with this one. Highly recommend you guys check this out. They're both 1 fluid ounce, but for some reason the Derma E one looks a little bit bigger. I feel like a brand that is always top of everyone's wish list for the Sephora sale is Charlotte Tilbury. Her products, I feel like, have even gained more popularity. I don't know if it's because of social media, probably because of TikTok, because a lot of stuff blows up on there really quickly, and I've been seeing a lot of Charlotte Tilbury stuff recently on there. So her products have been even selling out on Sephora's website. So I have a dupe for you guys. One of her coveted items is that light wand, described as a warm tone medium dark coral with a luminous finish, and it retails for $38. So her products are really expensive, like $38 for something like that. I feel like, oh my gosh. So I was like, there has to be a dupe for it. So for a dupe, check out the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Cream Blush. This is in 370. The shade is Butterflies. I will show you guys a swatch of what it looks like. To me, it looks so similar to the Charlotte Tilbury shade. I have the Charlotte Tilbury one, so I can't give you guys a side-by-side exact, but honestly, the finish of it, from what I can see in the picture of the swatch, it looks so close to the Charlotte Tilbury one. And I'm actually wearing this today on my cheeks. It's super pretty. It just gives a really pretty luminous look to the cheeks. It's not too pink or too dark. It's just the right amount of color. It's vegan and there's no talc, parabens, formaldehyde, mineral oil, sulfates, or fragrance, which I love. I love the Clean Fresh line from CoverGirl. A lot of the stuff that I've tried, I've really enjoyed. I'm back with different lighting. I had to turn my little studio lights on because the shadows that the sun was casting was driving me absolutely insane. So we're back. So CoverGirl blush, definitely a dupe. I definitely think this is a great option if you are looking for something similar to the Charlotte Tilbury. And it's just a really pretty color. At first when I saw this, I was like, I don't know about that shade because it had that little bit of metallic shimmer to it. And I was like, oh, it's not my thing. But cream blushes are so trending right now. So this is a great way to be able to try one out. I also will say with this, you do have to work pretty quickly with it. And also a little bit goes a long way. You don't need that much. Next dupe is actually a hair appliance dupe. So if you guys saw my hair tutorial, the last one, I will put some sort of picture of it over here. I did a Beach Waves hair tutorial using the T3 interchangeable curling wand. So it's like a clipless wand, and it comes with 2 other barrels, a smaller one and then a medium-sized one. And I love that wand, but it is so expensive. I won mine in a giveaway 2 years ago, which I was shocked by. I won an Instagram giveaway, which never happens. So I've been looking for a dupe for that because I know that's very coveted and people always want to get their hands on the T3, but it's over $300, which is absolutely insane. So I was at Walmart the other night and I spotted this really cool dupe. So it doesn't have the interchangeable barrel, but this one I thought was interesting. It's from Brevington. I will pop up a picture here because I didn't get it yet, but I definitely want to buy it and try it for you guys. It's called a teardrop wand. So it's not your typical round curling wand shape. It has a little bit of a teardrop shape to it, like the name suggests. And I think it was $20, insanely affordable. And because it has that teardrop shape, it's supposed to give your hair more of that beachy, looser wave, not so defined, which is what I was trying to go for in my Beachy Waves tutorial. I will link that video below if you guys missed it. But I think this is the perfect dupe if you're trying to get that similar curling wand experience with the loose beachy waves, and it has great reviews. There's also temperature settings, so you can change whatever heat you want, and I thought it was so interesting. I had never seen a curling wand like that. A good dupe for the T3 if you've been eyeing that, but it's just way out of most people's price ranges. Next up, we're doing a little bit of brows. So we have the Benefit Gimme Brow, which is, you guys probably know, it is a little gel with a brush and a little tiny wand, and this basically adds more color onto your brows and also sets them at the same time. Like, there's little fibers in it to give a little more volume. And I feel like so many people have been duping this since Benefit came out with Gimme Brow, and I found a really good one that is super affordable. You can even get this at Five Below. You can get it at Walmart. It is the Wet n Wild Brow Excessive Brow Shaping Gel. So similar to the Gimme Brow. I would say the wand is a little bit bigger than the Benefit. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit bigger. This is the Wet n Wild. This is the Benefit. But I actually used it today to set my brows, and it's also really nice if you're trying to get the like fluffy brow, but you want to add some color in, because what I was doing is I was going in and I was just kind of stroking the hair up to give more of that feathered look, but I also like it to add in some color, maybe into some areas I missed. I don't just go in with this without like doing my brows. I do my brows first, and then this is like the final step to set your brows and just add that little final touch of color in. There's also one from Essence. They make a very similar one as well. That is a great option. I have that one too. I'll show you guys some newer products that maybe you haven't seen before for a dupe. That's why I wanted to mention the Wet n Wild, because this is a newer launch and it just reminded me so much of the Benefit Gimme Brow. So when I was coming up with dupes, I was looking through the stuff that was new on Sephora or stuff I had seen people talking about that was newer, because I wanted to share with you guys some dupes for things that are like trending right now. So one thing I saw that just came out is from Huda Beauty. It is her new Balm Brows Micro Brow Pencil. So I was like, what is a good drugstore dupe for that product? It is a very fine little pencil. So I came up with this product, and I have talked about this before. It's the Revlon Color Stay Micro Hyper Precision Gel Liner. So this actually isn't a brow product technically, it's a eyeliner, but it's just the shade brown. So if you have brown eyebrows, this will definitely work. I have used this, and it is a very little, fine, tiny little guy, and it reminded me so much of the new Huda Beauty Balm Brows because it's so tiny and precise. So I thought this was a great dupe for Huda's new brow pencil. You do have to be careful, like don't push it up really high when you're using it or else it will break off. Try and keep it low when I'm using it in here so it doesn't break off. But this is perfect if you have brows that, this is perfect if you want to have more of a precise kind of control over your eyebrows, and I really like using this. Next up, I have a dupe for a very popular product that has went viral on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. It is the KVD Vegan Beauty. I don't even know what their name is anymore, but the KVD Good Apple Foundation, which sold out. It also has so many mixed reviews. So because it is sold out, and also because I'm giving you guys some more affordable alternatives, I saw a lot of people on TikTok talking about this product, and I already had one in a darker shade for contouring. I picked one up in a lighter shade to try out, and I have a whole video review coming on this soon. I'm wearing it today. It's the Milani Cream to Powder Foundation. So I have the shade here, Buff, and this is what it looks like, and it is definitely full coverage. I will say it's not the greatest for wearing a mask because it does rub off, like it's not going to be the most long lasting. But for something similar, if you want to try something similar to the KVD, which is a cream foundation, this is a cream to powder, and I do really like the way it looks when I put it on. This is my second day wearing it. I just found that it breaks down pretty easily, but if you want a similar experience of a full coverage like cream foundation, try this one out, see if you like it. If you're more oily, then it will break down the product a bit more, and I think it is definitely more of a matte formula. So you kind of have to like take a chance with it and see how your skin will be with it. I also have the shade here, Sand, which is, an additional dupe for you guys. It is a dupe for the Huda Beauty Tan Tour. That's why I originally had gotten this, and I am wearing it today as my contour, and it is really pretty. It blends out really nice. So there's just a little bonus dupe for you. So another item in the VIB sale that I feel like people always go crazy over are Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. So I have one here from BoxyCharm. This is a 5-pan eyeshadow palette. I really like this eyeshadow palette. This one is called Peak. I use this one quite a lot actually. I think the formula is really nice. But we have started to see drugstore starting to dupe or try to dupe the Natasha Denona eyeshadows. So the formula, I mean, I wouldn't expect the formula to be exact because Natasha Denona shadows are so pricey. So you're paying for those for a reason, I guess. I had one of her bigger palettes. I actually didn't love it. Shocker, I know, but it wasn't my favorite. It was the Star palette. But Wet n Wild came out with some little dupes. So I actually had a 5-pan of the Wet n Wild, but I have no idea where I put it. So they have 5 pans and 10 pans. So since I can't find my 5-pan, I'm going to show you guys as the dupe my 10-pan. This actually is kind of similar to the Peak palette. This is in Heart and Soul, and these are really fun shades in here. The only thing I don't love about this is this whole thing with these like pressed pigments that are not safe for around eyes. It's, oh man, it drives me crazy because it's like, well, it's an eyeshadow palette, even though they're calling it shadow palette, and then it ends up making my eyes like puffy because I have like sensitive lids. But if you're looking for something that gives kind of the same effect as a Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette, check out the Wet n Wild ones. A lot of people also love the e.l.f. Bite Size palettes. I have a couple of those, but mine always end up breaking and then I have to like repair them. I really like the Wet n Wild ones as an alternative to Natasha Denona. I just realized that this entire time I've been filming, I didn't touch up my lipstick before I filmed this video because I had eaten lunch, and I'm like, something feels weird. So if my lipstick looked terrible in these past few clips, then I'm so sorry. I just fixed up my lipstick, and I'm sharing with you guys another dupe. So this is another new release. Benefit came out with the Professional Super Setter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. So this is supposed to be a lightweight microfine mist, which it definitely is. It's supposed to soften the look of pores and feel weightless. I really like this. I think it is a great setting spray from Benefit. I've been using this a ton, but I was like, you know what? Let me find a dupe for it. And I did have a dupe in my collection. It is the Dickinson's Refreshingly Clean Face Mist. I love this, and I've talked about it before on my channel, and it's like $4. You can find it even sometimes on clearance at TJ Maxx. It's also at, I think, CVS. This says it conditions and balances skin. It's fragrance-free, paraben-free, and it actually says gently tones pores, sets makeup, and refreshes skin without over-drying. 99% natural distilled witch hazel with aloe. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the perfect dupe. You can see I got it for $2 at TJ Maxx. Sets makeup, tones pores, removed oils, and it soothes and refreshes. And I think this definitely did such a nice job at just making my foundation not look so like cakey. Definitely not going to be one of those products where it's going to like lock your makeup in all day, not like an all-nighter. It's more of just like a refresher for your skin and also just kind of smooth everything out. And it does have that effect. So similar, I think, to the Benefit one, except such a cheaper price point. Also, another thing is that this whole catch with this is that it has a really fine mist on the Benefit, but the Dickinson's one, the mist is in an aerosol can, and it is such a beautiful fine mist. It comes out so soft. It's like the best. I love this applicator. My favorite. So it also is a dupe in that sense in the way it applies. Okay, next up is one of my favorite high-end blushes. I wanted to find a good dupe for you guys, and I had been thinking that this was a great dupe. It is the Buxom Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush, the shade Seychelles, which is so pretty. It's kind of like a mauve tone. Hard to describe exactly the tone of this. It just makes your skin look so pretty, and it has a very nice sheen to it where your skin just glows. So something that is an amazing dupe for this that I fell in love with and I've talked about so many times on my channel as a favorite is the Almay Healthy Hue Blush. This is in the shade Nearly Nude. This is so close and similar to the Seychelles blush from Buxom. I'm obsessed with this. It is absolutely beautiful. This is a blush you could reach for every single day. It works with literally every eyeshadow look. That's another reason why I love it so much. It gives the prettiest glow to the skin, which literally is the same, and I open it, there you go, the same as the Buxom Wanderlust blush in Seychelles. I would say the colors are so close to one another too, so check this out. I also have another blush dupe, which I don't know if I mentioned this in my last video, but if I did, this will be a refresher. Buxom Wanderlust in Dolly. The dupe for this is the Essence The Blush in Befitting. They're pretty close, I would definitely say. I think the Buxom in Dolly is a little bit darker, but I would think they're close enough. I was swatching them side by side. If you're looking for something super close that has the same kind of effect, definitely check out the Essence blush. These are like $3 and they are so beautiful. The formula is amazing. So if you don't want to shell out the money for the Buxom, this is literally like an amazing runner-up. This is a really cool dupe. So we have the high-end product I'm sharing with you guys is the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Cocoa Bling, which is just this like super glittery, in your face, blinding kind of highlight. And I do have a drugstore dupe for you guys that you can get at Walmart. I'm actually even wearing it today because I wanted to show off how stinking pretty it is. It is from Coty. It's their Airspun Loose Face Highlighter Powder in the shade Snow Much Ice. So this is a pinky white highlighter and it literally glows. It is so pretty, and when I swatched it next to the Diamond Couture powder, I was like, they are so similar. Like, it is crazy. You definitely get the same effect as the Artist Couture highlighter. I would say the Artist Couture one has a little more glitter in it, but that's kind of why I like this one, because it has a little bit of less glitter in it, but you're still getting the same look and effect as the Artist Couture one. So check this out. It is stunning. You guys will honestly fall in love with this. It's like one swipe with your brush and you just are glowing. This is a bonus product. I know I was going for 10, but this is gonna be number 11 because I had to share this with you guys. I don't have the high-end version of this. I've been wanting to try it, but I figured this will kind of be like something close, even though I don't have it. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Make your skin look, like the name says, flawless. It's supposed to be like a all-in-one, like you can use it under foundation, you can mix it in with foundation, you can use it alone as a highlighter. It's kind of a multi-purpose product, which I feel like this next one I'm going to show you guys is the same thing. So the product that is the dupe is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. I have 902 Light Glow, and I feel like this gives such a similar effect to what the Charlotte Tilbury would. So you can, again, wear this mixed in with your foundation. You can wear it as a highlighter. You can mix it in with your moisturizer for a little bit of extra glow. You can even put it on your like décolleté. And I feel like it gives that same kind of effect where there's no glitter, because the Charlotte Tilbury one doesn't have any like glitter or anything like that. It just gives this really pretty, healthy glow to the skin. And I feel like my dry skin girls, you're going to absolutely love this. This is so pretty. I actually really like wearing this on the chest area. And I actually couponed for this at CVS. Got this for, I can't even remember, but I had a coupon and it had CVS bucks. So definitely coupon at CVS if you want to try and get this for a lower price, or try and get it for free with your like extra bucks. The Charlotte Tilbury one, they're also selling minis, which I thought was really cool. But if you're looking for a drugstore dupe, or if you maybe even have this in your collection and you're like, oh, I didn't even know it was a dupe, that's always fun too. Try this out, you guys. I heard some girls were wearing this on their own, like not even with foundation, which I could never get away with just wearing this as like my everyday kind of foundation. But I think that was really cool that some people could get away with that. So check it out, you guys. It is so pretty. I've even worn this underneath my highlighter, so like as a base for a highlight too. Or if you're on like a no makeup day, you can just wear this alone as a highlighter. You guys, so that is it for this dupes video. These are my top 10 11 dupes for the Sephora VIB sale. I will have everything linked down below for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you're going to try out any of these dupes. Happy I could share with you guys some affordable alternatives, maybe stuff that you already have that you didn't even know was a dupe, or maybe you want to check some of these out. I love these products and I'm so happy that the drugstore is just killing it, coming out with so many amazing alternatives, and we are really saving some nice money here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you and I will see you in my next video. Bye.